Hello everybody, and welcome to the Blue Collar Lacrosse Marc Mesh Studios. The Inside Lacrosse is referred to us as the company that revolutionized the lacrosse pocket forever. Well, now we're going to revolutionize the way that you buy a lacrosse stick. On Amazon, right now, for under $75, you can buy a professionally strung lacrosse head by Blue Collar Lacrosse, and with the Amazon fulfillment options, there's plenty of free 2-day delivery, not a lot of wait. Now, when I say a professionally strung lacrosse head, what am I saying? What I'm saying is that these sticks are strung by the two guys who have strung more professional lacrosse sticks used in professional lacrosse games than any other stringing service since the invention of the plastic head. The reason I clarify that is because there's a lot of people taking liberties on YouTube and social media where they put up videos of players that aren't using their product but tell you they are. They put up videos with the president talking about points a player has gotten over the weekend using his product when he didn't. They even put up pictures of our mesh on their Facebook page, and that's no accident. The company I'm talking about is East Coast Dyes, and I personally feel, even though you're on social media, you got a responsibility to have some truth in advertising. These videos target youth. They target kids. Let's face it, 80% of people that are buying lacrosse mesh are kids. So, when you go to Amazon, what you're able to do is buy this lacrosse head, as you see it in my hand. When you take it out of the package, you're going to notice two things. One is that it has a tag on it. That's the authenticity tag, and it gives you a 100% guarantee that you're going to like how it throws, or you get your money back. The other is that there's a 30-inch piece of sidewall meant for the top string. What eventually is going to happen to your stick, because you play a lot of wall ball, is you're going to wear out this top string. There'll still be plenty of life left in the sidewalls. They have a 440-pound breaking strength, and there'll be plenty of life left in the mesh. You know, the one thing you got to know, three things you got to know about Marc Mesh that make it different than all other meshes, is that number one, we use top quality 100% nylon. Number two, we use Marc Laval's mesh butter, which is a blend of high performance waxes. These aren't waxes that you find at a candle shop. And three, we have the US patent for the process of injecting wax mesh into the center of the mesh. That is Marc Laval's patent, and what it assures you is that this mesh is going to last longer, be more durable. The patent office in the US started up in 1790. The original patents were considered so important to commerce that the President of the United States and the Secretary themselves would sign every patent into existence. Only 6 million patents have been given out, and you can be assured three things when the patent office has signed off on it. One, the inventor who claims to invent it is the person who did it. Two, it hasn't been invented before. And three, the most important thing for you, you don't have to take my word for it. That's one of the best authorities on earth telling you that what we invented works. It solves a consumer problem. You know, we're 3 for 3 on that checklist, and neither East Coast Mesh or Throne Mesh would be able to check off any one of those columns. Now, let me tell you about how you're going to break in this stick. What happens is, to keep your guarantee, you don't want to take the green tag off. This is a green tag because it's a 20 millimeter. I specifically chose this head as this is the mesh that Marc Laval himself recommends for beginners to the game. It's known for catching the ball better, which is another reason long sticks love it, and other people that love the 20 millimeter mesh are drawmen because it's nice and soft, drops back into place every time you take a draw, pop it out 45 to the front of you, you can pick it up and you're on your way. And with the pocket memory, it gives you that consistency that you can rely on for when you're throwing the ball. What you're going to do is you're going to take the head, you're going to put it onto a shaft. If the head wobbles on the shaft, obviously you're going to want to put a little bit of electrical tape and then put the head onto there. Now, you can either tape the head to the shaft or screw it to the shaft, but what you're now going to do is warm up with it. After you've warmed up for 5 minutes, now you're going to draw a spot on a wall, no bigger than a dime, and you're going to throw at that spot. When you throw at it, you're going to throw with an overhand, not a sidearm. With that overhand, I don't want you to try to aim at the spot and adjust to the stick. What you're going to do is follow through like you naturally would. If that ball goes below the spot, what you'll have to do is just loosen up the bottom string. If you throw the ball and it goes higher than the spot, what you're going to want to do is slightly tighten up the bottom string. We'll have another video up. We'll put the title right here so you can look it up. That goes more in detail as to how you adjust this stick. But the only other thing you really have to know is that we always put the shooter at the bottom, separate from the sidewalls. This allows you to adjust the depth of the pocket. You'll notice that this pocket isn't very deep. It's strung for field. It will break in, but you know, one of the things you see on the internet are these people putting up videos with ridiculously deep bags. If you want to go look at our Blue Collar Lacrosse channel, we got guys like Sean Williams and Ryan Benesh. Sean Williams, 4th all-time for goal scoring, 5th for points in indoor pro lacrosse. Ryan Benesh just won the scoring title this year. Both of those guys use a stick that would easily pass legal in a field game. You know, there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and now with this stick, when you like it, after you've thrown at the wall and you're able to adjust it to the way you like, you cut off the green tag and it's yours. If you don't, we ask that you try to get a hold of us, info@bclax.com. Let us know the problem you're having. We'll try to walk you through it. If we can't, send it back. We'll give you back your money. The only cost that you'll incur is the cost that we incur from doing business on Amazon.com. And there you go. A professionally strung stick head, and you didn't even have to leave the house to go and get it. You're saving gas and you're helping the environment because this mesh is going to last longer than any mesh out there. We hope you enjoy it. Thanks for listening to this video. We encourage you to go get this stick, especially if you're a new player. This game will grow if the first one is a fun one. And it's easy to adjust, it's easy to maintain, the easiest to maintain stick out there. Thank you for your time, and remember to check out the video on how to adjust your newly purchased Blue Collar pocket from Blue Collar Lacrosse. Take care.